Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. This is going to be a little late night, not late night. What is late night? 9:45. Okay, I know I'm late. I am about 10 minutes late than I was supposed to be, but I was taking notes, okay? But a little chit chat about tonight's episode of the Housewives of Potomac. I hope everybody can hear me, okay? This will not be a long live, okay? Because I feel like, not that much went on this particular episode. I'm like, I think 10 episodes in, and I was like, why it seems so, what's the word? It's so BSy. Okay, I feel like it's a bit BSy around here, but we're going to discuss the things nevertheless. Okay, but y'all know, first things first, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to do what? Subscribe to my channel. To become a whole JayBird, JayBird. Okay, it's the thing to do. Y'all can also follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter. To follow me on social media, great, no, wait. Like the video. Like the video and to comment in the comment section because it's the thing to do. We are here to talk a little bit about the stuff. Okay. Y'all know to also share the video too. Okay, share it. But other than that, I think that's it. Okay, but let me pull up my graphics because I forgot to do that as I was sitting up here trying to get my water together. But I am here. Hi. Okay. I had to throw my hoodie back on because again, you have to come on YouTube with a shirt on. Okay, yeah, it can't be round here and no clothes. Okay, but I think my signal going in and out, and I hate that. I don't know why because it was fine earlier, but now it was being dumb. Okay, you have not already watched. You can win a okay. You have not already. I was live earlier on what I do. Love American View. So go back around somewhere and watch that as well. Okay. Thank you to those who are watching right now. Thank you to those who will be watching the read of the play. Yeah. Was not interested in this episode. I found myself doing other things. I can see that. Hey, y'all. Hey, my mama's here too. Hi. To do. I know this is why I usually do a premiere video for Potomac because I feel like not many of my people, not many of my viewers watch this show as much as Love and Marriage and other things. So I'm like, but because I felt like, look, I don't want to have to do a whole full breakdown. Wait, I'm trying to put my stuff in some order. Okay, because again, I feel like it wasn't much going on. I feel like they are just going through the motions. I feel like most of us are over Giselle and Robyn. And I was just like, okay, I don't maybe this was supposed to be a filler episode because I feel like they jumped from topic to topic so much and so fast. It was like, okay, let's just keep it moving, let's keep it moving. And it's like it wasn't about anything. Okay. But I was like, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I want them to stay authentic because we want an authentic show, but also just move on. Okay, I feel like Wendy talking to Robyn made me mad. Candiace crying made me mad. Robyn crying made me mad, and I felt bad for their crying making me mad. But I feel like don't play with people's emotions over deaths of people to make us feel like we have to feel bad for you. And a part of me felt like Robyn wanted people to feel bad for her. Because why didn't you just take a day off? Just take a day off. Okay? But let's get into what happened on the episode and stuff. It starts off with Robyn and Giselle. Okay, sitting around here in their bad wig. Well, Giselle's in a bad wig. As always, reasonably shady. And they're discussing their podcast. They're going to do a live version of it or whatever. And I was like, whatever. I don't really care. Robyn and Giselle reasonably shady podcast where they both, well, at least Robyn said she was surprised. Was it Robyn or Giselle? One of them said they were very surprised at the fact that it has become so successful. Because who would have thought anybody would care about them two chit chatting? Okay, I still don't feel like I've seen a real side to Giselle or to Robyn. I still feel like their friendship is very, very superficial. I still feel like they feel like they're better than people, and it aggravates me. Okay, but people like their podcast, whatever. Okay, now Robyn act like I got so much going on. We have to plan this live podcast. I'm over here planning, hashing out this fake ass prenup with wine. I don't know if it's production who's making sure we see how childish this prenup sounds, or if Robyn just really keeps talking about it and wanted to seem real. No one really believes Robyn and Juan are going to get married. No one thinks this prenup is needed because who needs a fake prenup for a fake marriage that we don't ever think will really happen? Okay, because for me, y'all have had ample time to have a big wedding, a small wedding, just even a small intimate faux people wedding, and you have not. I feel like people who really want to be married and don't want no real wedding will just go and do it. And Robyn gives every excuse as to why her and Juan have not done it. And at one point it was because it was COVID. At one point it was, girl, what is it now? Because truth be told, as far as we know, y'all still not married at the all. Okay, so sitting around here with that fake stuff, we don't really care. Now they discussed Robyn and Wendy, who we saw at the last episode at the end. Everybody was drunk at the little bar. And we seen Wendy say, "Oh my God, I miss you, Robyn. I love you, Robyn," or whatever. Okay. And both Giselle and Robyn want to make it seem as if, well, Wendy was being fake. Because you know how she be. You know how she is. I'm just I picked the photo for a reason because I think that is Robyn's insides. Okay. This photo to me is a way that I see Robyn. Sneaky and conniving and kind of wanting some attention. Okay. I feel like, Robyn, the reason Robyn gets on my nerves this season is because Robyn really be around here acting like she's offended over stuff and not acknowledging how offensive she truly is in life. How much she truly does things to get on everybody's nerves. And it's dumb. And I think her and Giselle trying to talk as if, Wendy out here being fake. How dare she say she missed you? How dare she try to say sorry? How dare an adult try to apologize over some B of the S. How dare they? How dare? It's so dumb. It's so childish. It's so petty. Grown women trying to make it seem as if other grown people cannot own up to whatever part they played in some things and then move on from it. To me, it's stupid. It's petty. And who needs it? No one. Not me, not you, not I, said the cat. Okay? It just makes no sense. But Robyn and Giselle likes making it seem as if they're the good guys. They're the ones who see through the B of the S. They're the ones who can tell that, oh, someone's trying to play us. Oh, we're the ones who see everything because our eyes are green and we are bandits. We are robbers. We rob people of their good nature. Get out my face, Robyn and Giselle. And I really wish Wendy would not have been trying to fix stuff with them. Not because I feel like people should not fix their issues, but I'm like, Robyn and Giselle are just the wrong people to want to fix things with because they don't see any. Robyn and Giselle like for people to say sorry, to hold things over their heads, to make them feel better than, to make other folks feel less than. It's never to genuinely move on past something. It's for them to be proven right and someone else to be proven wrong. And that's what aggravates me about Robyn and Giselle. I don't want nobody around here making amends with them until they can stop being so selfish and so petty. Okay? Anyway, Robyn also brings up how Candiace, was pissed at her. We also seen, we also heard Robyn and Candiace fussing in the car on the way home from that bar because Robyn said Candiace was upset about Robyn pulling that speaker out, playing her live IG for the group. I don't really care. I feel like once you go live on IG, how you upset that anybody play your live? Because you left the live up. So you wanted folk to read it. You did not have it was on a public site. So she can't get mad that someone played what she left up to be played. I just, it's just stupid. I don't understand it at all. It's stupid. I don't care. Okay, Candiace is around here having a backyard barbecue because she is, she got a second degree in bid to something from Harvard. Congratulations, clap, 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 confetti, or whatever. And so she wants to have a backyard barbecue and invite over her friends, okay? Her friends. Now, she's talking to Chris, okay? Because she's like, Chris, hey, I'm going to invite Karen, because I realized I was wrong for what I said about Karen. The producers told me, or the producers reminded me that I did say that stuff about her and Ray. I forgot because I was drunk around here having a conversation with a demon. I'm like, not a demon. A demon? Anyway, talk about Ashley. I feel like Candiace just got busted in what she did. And I saw some people, she was only repeating what Charisse said. It really wasn't on Candiace. Candiace said it. She said it, and that's what it is. And as long as that's let it be what it is. Let Candiace have to own up to what she said, and then move on past that as we see. Okay, I'm leaving it be. But she said I should not have been speaking about Robyn. I should not have been speaking about Karen's marriage. And so I want to invite Karen to have the conversation with her about what I should not have said, because I feel horrible, about that. She also brought up how she's going to invite Robyn because Robyn's a good friend. She trusts Robyn, and she should not be fussing with Robyn. She feels horrible about fussing with Robyn. Again, every time anybody wants to just kiss ass of Robyn or Giselle, it makes my eyeballs want to pop out my sock and just roll around on the ground in the dirt. Anytime anybody is trying to just make up with them two, it just makes my eyeballs just so loose, and they just want to be out. Okay, let Robyn and Giselle just sit somewhere and let it be. Okay, Candiace also said that her period is late. I was like, girl, Chris, my period's late for about a week. Okay, I could be pregnant. She's not pregnant. Even though we seen her mama's in town for a party or whatever. My period late. Girl, I could be pregnant. Whatever. Okay, but she took a pregnancy test at the end of the show. She's not pregnant. But I feel like we knew she wasn't pregnant. Because we've seen her in real life. That does not mean she was, because she can remember she's not pregnant. Okay. But it doesn't matter. Candiace wasn't drunk. She wasn't drunk. She like lying. This is the crazy part. People was making it seem as if like we didn't see what she said. We saw her say it. She wasn't drunk. Ashley wasn't drunk. They were sitting around just talking shit. As everybody do. But Candiace can't just own up to the fact out now sitting around talking shit. This shit chalk, just talking, whatever. We don't really care. Okay? But again, she thought she was pregnant. She not. Let's move on. Karen meets up with her assistant. Okay? That dude, Matt. I don't know why Matt is around still. I fully thought Matt will be gone forever. Matt seems like he like pinched the tail of cats. Like he just seemed a little bit like, you know, he's one tick boom away from pinching cats. And I'm gonna let him be. I'm gonna let him be, okay? But again, Karen tells her assistant Matt that she wants to have live shows. I was like, a live show for what, Karen? I mean, I feel like Karen is a character. She's still Karen Huger, but I feel like Karen can't juggle. Karen can't. I just felt I was like, what is the live show going to be? Is she a talk show host? Is she going to light candles? Like, what is Karen going to do? Well, Matt and her talk, okay? She's not, production was shady as hell. Production showed the footage from 2 months ago when Giselle told them that her and Robyn were going to do the live, you know, shady podcast stuff, okay? So they're like, well, Karen, where did you get the idea? Karen said, for my friend Wendy Williams. Okay, I got it from there. Okay, that's who put the idea in my head. I was like, okay. As her and Matt started talking about all these things, all these millions of ideas, we're gonna have a musical guest who will do 3-4 songs, a question and answer segment, okay, called Keeping It Karen, okay, a Diana Ross moment, okay, we're gonna have a drag queen performance, we're gonna have Karen having all these outfit changes and all these. I'm like, how long is this segment? And if all this is it really a Karen? This is my thing. This is my personal opinion about live shows. This no tea, no shade to nobody. Okay. When Matt said all these 18,756 things to do during the Karen live, I feel like if you can have a live show of you yourself doing stuff to entertain for the majority of the live, it ain't your live. If you have to have a music guest, a drag queen, a Diana Ross, I'm like, what? Okay. But all these things, what are you doing to entertain people who are paying to be there to see you do something? Okay. And I feel like while you're doing all these outfit changes, who is entertaining the people? I just be wondering. So, like for Giselle and Robyn, if y'all gonna do it, because we're gonna see their live next week, and even seeing them have all this extra shit, I was like, but are y'all really entertaining people or not? Okay, because Karen, no. And I was like, no tea, no shade. Why would Karen have a drag queen moment? Or drag queen, not saying the drag queens can't perform, but I was like, is Karen in the drag queen scene? Is Karen the drag queen? I don't know. But I'm like, where did the drag queen part come into play? Why is it a Diana? I was just confused about all these ideas. I felt like Karen and that man were just tossing shit at the wall to see what sticks. And, I don't know. If I was to ever have a live whatever in-person thing. I'm gonna be shooting this shit for a while. We're gonna be talking, singing songs together as songs come up. But I would not want to have all these other things, all these other people involved, because one, you got to pay these other people and hope the shit runs smoothly. So I was like, girl, okay, Karen. That's Karen's idea. We're gonna see how. Now I do think she has been doing stuff, because I saw Chris, Siddiqui one, who had posted seeing her somewhere, and I'm thinking that may have been one of her lives, but I don't know. Okay, Robyn and Candiace meets up. Now I want to say this, okay, because Candiace is around here crying. Oh my god, Robyn, Robyn, girl, stop. Robyn and Candiace meet up. This is the part that kind of made me mad. So Robyn and they walk in or whatever, and Candiace like, oh my god, so how are the people? And I'm like, who the fuck is the people? I'm like, does she mean wine? I'm like, who is the people? So Robyn then tells us how her hairstylist, who's been on her hair for like 16 years, sister and brother-in-law passed away in a car accident. And she's just, it's hard for her to come and basically shoot these scenes. And I was like, then why are you here? And for me, I'm going to say condolences to the person who lost the family and all those things, sad, sad, sad. Prayers, love, hugs, and all those things. But a part of me feel like I don't like when they take moments that has built up from other stuff and then say, you know what? You can't be mad at Robyn right now because she had a death in her family or whatever. And so now the scene is more about being sympathetic to Robyn about her friend's sister and brother-in-law dying. Then it's about Robyn, who did something that pissed Candiace off, and now Robyn really can't be held accountable for that because she's mourning. Robyn stayed home, okay, and Robyn like, life is just too short. Life is too short, so it's important for me to squash stupid drama with people that I care about, and I call bullshit. Because Robyn still is fussing about little bullshit with Wendy and saying little bullshit about Wendy and not really wanting to squash shit with Wendy like she wants to squash shit with Candiace. And it's stupid to me that you can't say in one breath, life is too short to be holding on to little bullshit ass grudges when it comes to Candiace, but you can do that when it comes to Wendy. Because it's some so a part of me felt like, don't be using people's deaths to get over this hump with you and Candiace on this part of the show. No, bitch, I'm going to be mad at you for your entirety of your BS because you still festering in it. And I feel bad that her friend is mourning the deaths in the family, but I'm like, Robyn, don't bring their deaths over here into your mess because it ain't got nothing to do with you and Candiace. Not nothing. And it was just, I'm like, it's just dumb. Made me mad, okay? But they sit we're out here and they crying, because Robyn, I just feel, you're the closest person I have here. Okay. And I don't know what's going on, but I don't know why you cannot come and talk to me about my IG Live. A part of me feel like Candiace is right. Robyn could have easily came and talked to her. Robyn could have said, hey, I heard the live. I saw the live. Was you talking about me? She could have did that. She honestly could have. But I also feel like Candiace could have easily deleted it. She could have easily said who she was talking about. When anybody do a live and it's a blanket with all them ain't shit. Well, you said what you said, so don't get mad at me for being mad at you for what you flat out said. So it doesn't get mad like, okay, Robyn, you should have done something extra when I didn't. You should have came to me directly but not saying maybe I should have said who I meant versus bunching all y'all in one group because I was too pussy at that moment to say, Giselle and Athy, you ain't shit. I don't trust y'all. You hoes is fake. Why not just say that when you bunch the whole cast together, you can't then ask someone why they did not come ask you directly when you did not exclude them directly. Both of y'all was being dumb. Robyn was stupid for playing the damn dumbass live, but you left it up there and said what you said. I mean, it is what it is. So I was like, whatever. But again, them up here crying, I just, life is just so short. Okay. But Candiace was like, I just wish you would have came and asked me about the live. And Robyn said, why? Well, who are you talking about? Because you were saying, because what you said on IG was wrong. So who you mean? Well, I don't think you're a fake bitch. Okay, I just want to move on because, just too much is going on right now. And then her and Robyn proceeded to sit there and I was like, I am getting so frustrated. So, mainly because, look, the scene lost its luster because we couldn't really call nobody out because Candiace is crying because she feels, look, up here, look at this shit. Oh my God, I'm just so sad. I don't know what to do. Do not bring other life situations into this when your real life has not changed how you operate in this group. Your good hairdresser friend losing her sister and brother-in-law did not change you, Robyn. It did not. We know because we've seen how you act in the rest of the season and how you been on social media. And the fact that Wendy said that the calmness between you and her did not last. So I can't sit up here like, you know what, Robyn is sad. Robyn going through it, honey. So I cannot be around here just accepting her I'm sorry's. Let's move on to Candiace. But y'all over here crying over dead people. I was like, if Candiace can't say, I think Giselle and Ashley are the fakest bitches ever, and that's the only people I was talking about. Okay, I don't know. It's just dumb. I'm gonna leave it be. Okay, Mia and Gordon. I don't know why. This is why I said I felt like it was a filler episode. Mia and Gordon are opening up a 14th practice, their chiropractic office. Okay, this is the first location that is in Potomac. Okay, now she said they have 14 offices in 4 different states and 8 locations that they just collect royalties on, meaning we get paid for them. We don't have to work there. But I'm like, did his family take these over? I also heard that's her new confession. Look, that's a really, I really do like this confessional. I do. I love the jacket. She looks very, very tanned. I love the fish, what's it called, a fishtail ponytail with little pearls in it or whatever. It's cute. Her face looks less AI-ish. I think she's a better makeup artist as well. But her and Gordon in this new ass location, and I'm like, but didn't the family take the location? Maybe yes, maybe no. I don't know. Anyway, the producers asked her because her and Gordon are talking about it was some recent like deal that fell through. So producers are like, so because of things going on, like how do y'all fund opening up these locations? Is it just your money and Gordon's money, or is it like investors? She said, well, no, because we have others join in, family, personal stuff, whatever. It's it's different things. When they asked her, well, what happened with the latest little deal that fell through, she don't want to talk about it. Something like what happened. What was the deal? How did it fall through? How much money did y'all lose? Because she said because of that deal falling through, this one has to work. But again, we need the money. Okay, we need the money. Okay, but yeah, I do really like this look on Mia. But this be the issue. Mia, I feel like Mia don't even realize how much she's shooting herself in the foot because she's trying to fall into that Giselle Robyn category and it ain't working. I really need her to know wrong road, wrong road. Okay, because if you stop just being an ass kisser to the green out bandits and stop trying to be this people should just like me person, we might like you. It's possible. Don't know. Anyway, we shall see what happens later on. Now we see Ashley. Ashley and Uncle Buck Buck, who name I don't know. I call him Uncle Buck Buck. She goes see Uncle Buck Buck and Auntie, what's her name? Auntie Bucky. I don't know. Uncle Buck Buck and Auntie Bucky, who Ashley go to see. She has the youngest son, Dean, with her, and Michael has Dylan. No. She had Dylan, Michael has Dean. And then she tells Uncle Buck Buck and Auntie Bucky that her and Michael had a little fights. He just came back from Vegas and he was saying how he wanted to spend time with Dean, the oldest little boy. And she like, well, how about you do it when we get back? Which made him fuss at her, saying how, she don't plan things right or whatever. They fussing back and forth. She said how the oldest boy was like, no, stop. How when they argue, the oldest son just yells out loud, stop, stop, stop. So they son is the ones up here breaking up the fights. And I'm like, that's some shit. Okay. Now Uncle Buck Buck and Auntie Bucky tells her like it's not good. It's not a good thing when a child is the one coming between y'all to stop y'all from fighting. Okay, that's a very, very bad sign. Now Ashley feels look, Ashley has me confused. I do think her and Michael are fully going through a divorce. I do think that now because we see her out here in these streets with that white man from the other show. Okay, so I do feel like they are going through a divorce. But a part of me feel like at this point on the show, was she acting? Because I just was like, girl, what are you doing? Now, she's saying how, well, it's hard for me to imagine my life without, her thing is it's hard for her to imagine her life basically being a single mom, doing this on her own or whatever, and being on her own by herself raising these boys. And I fully get for her that may be very overwhelming because, again, her mama, was out here, whatever. And I get her understanding being a single mom with two kids who are like under the age of like 3 or 4, because the oldest boy ain't but like 3. So she would be along with 2 toddlers. So I do get that as a huge change. But I also feel like Michael was he much of a hands-on father that where having him out the house would it be that different? Can't you hire a nanny? So a part of me feel like is she putting 20 on 10, or is she really having that come to Jesus moment, realizing I'm about to be a single mom with no husband and 2 young kids. It's gonna be just me. So I feel for her in that aspect of single momhood, but I also feel like, girl, you are about to have millions of dollars. You can afford to hire someone to help you. So it is what it is. I don't know. But again, both Auntie Bucky and Uncle Buck Buck tell her, like, look, you are amazing. You're not alone. You're a great mom. You have tons of family to help you. So you're not going to be alone. But the uncle said you have to believe, what you have and who you have around you. You know what I'm saying? You have to believe in the strength of your mate of your village. And I feel like she is a luckier person to have family, to have money, but again, it's still a hardship realizing, damn, I've had 2 kids by myself. It's like, well, yeah, but you can't want to stay with Michael just because he ain't much of a help, in my opinion. I don't know. But again, it was her just kind of venting to Uncle Buck Buck and Auntie Bucky that, it's just hard for her fussing with him. It's hard for her having to just realize, well, damn, I'm finna be a single mom around this bitch. And you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be just on me and whatnot, and I don't know what to do. But again, I like that Uncle Buck and Auntie Buggy were very supportive of her. Like, girl, fuck Michael. You don't need him. You have us, the whole family. It's all of us, not just you. It's us and all that stuff. Okay. Next up, we see Giselle. Giselle daughters, an angel in the door, turned 16. As a whole, sweet 16. And guess what? Is Jamal coming? Yes. I'm like, Jamal actually made it. He actually got here. I was surprised. I was so surprised. Okay. It was a cute host 16 party. Jamal said, thank the girl for being good girls who they never had to bail out of jail. And Giselle brought up how, she looks at her girls now and she realizes how they are exactly what she wished she could have been at their age, but she could not, but she wasn't like them because she was not confident or strong, but she's proud of them for who they are now. And part of me believes Giselle, as a youngster, had to rely so much on her looks. That's probably why she had no confidence outside of that. When all you have is I'm a pretty girl, it's like, well, what else are you? What else are what are you? I'm like, it's a full colorless conversation going on, and I'm like, how? Anyway, because again, I let y'all be in the comments. I'll leave it be. Anyway, so again, the party was cute. Jamal was coming. Jamal was there, and it was what it was. Okay, I told you this was not gonna be long. Lastly, we see Candiace has her little backyard barbecue thing. Okay, little thing. And she invited who was it? Her mama was there. The girl in the backyard. Her mama and them saw a snake in the grass. Her mom said, Candiace, I thought you said Giselle was coming. Is she here? Not calling a snake in the backyard. Just here. I said, Lord Jesus Christ. Anyway, but Robyn was there. Wendy was there. Karen and Sharice were there. They were the ones there from the show. But again, no Giselle, no Mia, and whatnot. Okay. But again, I was like, whatever. Okay. When Wendy said, I'm here for Candiace 2 degrees, it ain't 4 degrees, but she got 2, and I'll take it. Okay. Again, Candiace took a little test. She's not pregnant. In the backyard, we see Karen talking to Robyn, asking about the wedding. So when are you getting married? When's the wedding? Robyn? And Robyn's like, oh, we're working on plans. Something really small, just the 4 of us. Okay. Oh, just the 4 of you. That's it. Oh, okay. You sure? It is me, him, the kids. Karen was like, bullshit. Everybody is fully aware. Everyone is fully aware. No one is anticipating the wedding between them two. They're all like, whatever. We don't care. You're not getting married. We don't care. But like I said earlier, the fact that Robyn has had every chance to have a big wedding, a small wedding, a serious wedding, and they've had no wedding, it's crazy to me that she's still making it seem like they're trying to plan something. Girl, bye. Leave it be. We don't care. It's just, leave it be. Just stay engaged to your roommate forever. Be his girlfriend forever. Just leave the wedding talk alone. But Karen said, bitch, you ain't fooling me. I know it ain't happening, and I ain't gonna wait on it, okay? But when Wendy and Robyn have a chat, that is what interested me, okay? I fully wish that Robyn did not attempt to talk with and fix shit and converse or whatever other conversational word we can say about her and Robyn. Okay, but first I want y'all to do what? Like the video. The fact that someone said, who does the little man, I'm not the little man, he's a little person, but not who he belonged to. I'm proud of yourself and Jesus, okay? But let's get into the conversation between Robyn and Wendy. Wendy came to have a little chat with Robyn, and a part of me just feel like I just did not want her to have to fuss about it. I did not want her to not fuss. I did not want her to have to come and just kind of apologize and like be nice to and try to befriend Robyn because she knew Robyn would not do the same. A part of me feel like she, in this moment, Wendy felt like I need to fix it because Robyn won't. And I also feel like that's a part of her trying to get in their good graces. And I feel like you don't have to do that because when you fall out with somebody, you call them out on their shit. If they can't acknowledge that what they did wasn't cool, I don't want to have to force you to be cool with me. Like, I think there's a way that Wendy could have, because he said because Wendy's an adult, she is, but I wanted her to be an adult, but not want to be friends with them. Like, let's be cordial. I can be cordial, but I don't want to say, hey, I miss your friendship. I miss you, okay? Because Robyn said, like, look, even though I said what I said before, I still miss the friendship we had, and I want to come here to try to salvage that, okay? And Robyn asked, don't say, well, I just wonder why you felt the need to come to me one-on-one in the club. Well, when no one's around, to say how much you love and miss me. But usually in the group, you always trying to win a debate. And I was like, those are two different issues. Again, she want to make it seem like Wendy only wants to win the debate, and she only wants to seem right when in the group. But when it's one-on-one time, she wants to be friends. And I was like, no, it's two different things to me. Wendy, in the group settings, when they're having group conversations, she's making her points. I feel like Wendy does that the same way the other women do too, but Robyn trying to make it seem like she's being fake. She's trying to make it seem as if Wendy's fake either in the group settings or she's fake in the one-on-one set. And I'm like, I don't think it's her being fake. It's just she's not one way. Like, we are multifaceted people, okay? There are many different sides to all of us. And I can be an active debater with you and state my point, but also if I don't have a whole grudge against you, I can say I do love you. I do love our friendship. You know what I'm saying? It can be both ways in that way, but Robyn trying to make it seem as if, well, Wendy's being fake. She ain't shit and you can't trust her. Is what I felt like she was, you know what I'm saying, was insinuating. Okay. And so when like, no, I was a little drunk. Okay, I had some liquid courage, and I just don't want to lose our friendship. And I'm like, again, I don't want to feel like Wendy is begging that lady to be her friend. And a part of me feel like that's how this conversation kind of went about. It was Wendy chasing Robyn to accept her apology for them to be on better terms. And Robyn fighting her every step of the way, forcing Wendy to keep kind of saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And it made me mad. It made me mad because Robyn should not really have an issue with Wendy so tough that she has to make Wendy go through these hoops to do shit. And so Wendy's saying, she literally said, so again, I want to say sorry again because I value our friendship enough to come and make it right. I'm sorry that I hurt you. And then she had to ask, no, when Robyn said, well, like, you want me to, like, acknowledge something? She said, yeah, well, you can apologize to me for, you know what I'm saying, hurt my feelings, but I already did. It's like, so you want Wendy to say sorry again, but you can't do the same. It made me mad. It made me mad. Robyn be on some BS. And we know that Wendy already said online that the little friendship or whatever didn't last long. We knew it wouldn't, okay? It was BS. Now, we then see two conversations happen, okay? We see one with Candiace talking to Karen and one sad conversation of Ray and Chris talking on the sideline, okay? Now, Candiace said, I realized I said some petty things about Karen and Ray. I was being messy. I was a drunk. I was talking to a demon, I mean, the Abby, whatever. But I have to fess up to what I said about Karen and Ray. So she said, Karen, I was talking with Ashley. Were you drunk? I was drunk. We was both drunk or whatever, talking shit and whatnot and saying, I know it's wrong. I don't want to ruin the progress we've made as friends. I love you, blah, 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 blah. Now, Karen accepts it and hugs her. Okay, it's accepted or whatever. Karen said, was Ashley drunk too? Was y'all both talking? And they both were talking, yes. Yes. Okay. But again, I feel like all of them talk about each other. And that's just the way of the show. Okay. Now Karen says she forgives her. She won't forget. Okay, she's watching Candiace, but Candiace owns the bush or whatever. But again, she likes anyone who owns up to what they said. Okay. Now Candiace surprisingly, said how her and Ashley are not on the best of terms right now. However, she hates the fact that the group is fractured. That even though, they're a lot of the women are at odds because she's at odds with Ashley. She's also at odds with Giselle. Wendy and Robyn, weren't on the best of terms. Karen don't like Charisse. Okay. Wendy beefed out with Mia. Like, it's a lot of fracturedness of the group. They all can't be together. And she said, I'm not happy that we all are not together. Candiace saying that was shocking, considering she's always cussing somebody out. And Candiace trying to make it seem as if she wants things to be better while calling Ashley a demon. I'm like, girl, bye. Candiace and Ashley will always have a love-hate friendship. Meaning they're going to fuss and cuss and fuss and cuss, and then the next day they may be out here having fun, laughing or whatever, hanging out. So I can't even really take Candiace's aggravation with Ashley serious because, again, y'all be cool sometimes and cool not sometimes. So I don't really care. But the only way for the group to not be so fractured is y'all have to stop allowing Giselle and Robyn to be goddamn ringleaders. That's the dumb part. And I know in real time, I'm showing real time, that Candiace and Giselle are still like not cool. So next season it's going to be interesting, or even at the reunion, it's going to be interesting to see how their conversations play out. We have to still see them on the Ultimate Girls Trip. So that's going to be a weird dynamic to see. But again, her making it seem as if the whole group needs to come together. I'm like, yeah, but that includes you not being childish when things kind of fall out and you want to be pissed, because it just doesn't make for good TV when everybody fussing. Okay? Now with Ray and Chris talking, they were talking about, how Giselle was not invited, how Giselle was upset about Chris making her feel uncomfortable or whatever. And Chris said, what I'm saying? I get that Giselle was uncomfortable. That had nothing to do with what I did. So, what I'm saying? I don't know what her issue. And he was only talking to Giselle to, like, I guess tell her how Candiace communicates so they can kind of get better off or whatever. And Ray like, look, well, how about, maybe you should just say sorry to Giselle. You know what I'm saying? Because she misunderstood your intentions. And Chris like, fuck that. No. Chris refuses on any level to apologize because he has acknowledged that Giselle felt uncomfortable. He just won't say sorry for making her feel that way, even though he didn't do shit. I think Ray's point was just say sorry and move the fuck on. Like, who cares? I don't think anyone, at least I don't want Chris to say sorry to admit any wrongdoing. I don't want Chris to say sorry for any other reason besides to shut Giselle ass up. But Chris was like, no, hell nah, hell nah. Okay, Candiace also said, we can't say sorry because we now have no idea what Giselle could say next. Because who would have thought that she would say this? So we can't say sorry, okay? And now Chris walking around the house frustrated because Ray then suggested that he say sorry. It's just, to me, it's just stupid. It's all dumb. I kept saying from the beginning, Giselle was holding on to this shit for dear life because it's a storyline. And for me, I feel like had Chris just said, Giselle, I'm sorry for you feeling uncomfortable, even though I didn't do shit, because that was not my intent. I really feel like that could have cut her off at the ankles. But now she just keep going with it, and it's still becoming this longer conversation, this longer storyline. And it's because no one feels. Oh, no one. I don't think Giselle think Chris. Well, no. Giselle crossed the line when Giselle said that Chris was trying to treat her as a sneaky link. I think at that point, it's like, okay, you were trying to insinuate that man was trying to sneak a link with you. But no one else believes Chris did anything wrong to Giselle. But there's a way to apologize for how she felt, even though you had no intentions on making her feel that way, just to make her shut up. But again, it's gonna keep going. It's gonna be a long. It's gonna probably be a 4-part reunion. I cannot. Anyway, that was the whole episode, y'all. That was everything that happened. I'm happy y'all came around here for a little late night recap. Okay, a little late night recap, meaning nothing else had to be discussed tomorrow. I'm gonna have a whole live tomorrow night on gossip stuff. I've been putting off gossip stuff because again, I'm just whatever, and because it doesn't mean shows. I'm like I have to save gossip stuff for the week. So tomorrow we will have a gossip chat tomorrow night. You know what I'm saying? Will be a gossip chat or whatever about things going on and whatnot. Other than that, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. Do not forget to hit the little button. Okay, hit all the buttons. Hit the like button. Hit the notify me button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the share button. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, also on Twitter and stuff. Okay, so do it all. Do it all around here. Be around here, liking and commenting and all these things. Okay, I hope you all have a great rest of your night. I'm finna go watch something. I'm gonna watch Bob's Burgers. Okay, maybe I'll watch Bob. Oh, if y'all are, I want y'all to watch the Meg and Harry. Is it called Harry and Meghan? I don't know. Harry and Meghan Markle Dang on Netflix. Go watch that, okay? Because I want to have a live chat about it. This week I watched all 5 seasons of The Crown. I watched the first 3 episodes of the Harry and Meg thing, and I think I just want it's worth a topic of a girl. It's worth a conversation. So probably around Wednesday, I want to have a live chat about that. So y'all gotta watch it. Okay. I did watch Riches. Very, very good. Very, very good. Okay. I hope it gets a season 2. Maybe we'll also discuss that on Wednesday too. Maybe Wednesday will be a random chit chat about stuff. Okay, about stuff. Because Riches was good, The Crown was good, the first 3 episodes of Harry and Meghan was good. Hey Queen, I sent you an email back. Watching The Crown pissed me off with Prince Charles, the new almost king. I want to punch him in the throat. Full-fledged punch in the throat. So yeah, and this season of The Crown kind of ties into things that Harry and Meg were talking about on the first 3 episodes of their thing. The last 3 episodes come out, I think, Friday. So I want to have a conversation about the first 3 episodes before the last 3 because I want to be able to have it fresh in my mind. Okay. So yeah, I will have that kind of discussion on maybe Wednesday we'll do The Crown, Harry and Meg, Riches, and also what's the damn show called on Hulu, y'all? I can't think of right now. With the lady and the man. Oh my god! And I said I was going to do it, and I can't think of the name. What a damn show! Ooh, what's it called? No, not it's Lost something. Whatever it's called, the Law something. I can't think of what it is, Lord Jesus. But y'all know we'll talk about it on Wednesday, okay? So I want y'all to watch the stuff that I'm saying. What's the name of that damn show? Reasonable Doubt. Reasonable Doubt. I want to do a conversation about that too. So maybe Wednesday will be a random chit chat about all those things. But again, make sure to like the video, comment in the comment section, all these things. Chats will be had later. I love you all. I gotta go right now. Bye. Be safe, y'all. Bye.